Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here today to do my everyday makeup routine. My name is Melissa. I know I didn't say that in the beginning, but I hope that you guys enjoy this. I hope that you consider subscribing. And without further ado, I'll go ahead and get into the makeup. So first I'm going to take the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I'm going to go ahead and just swirl it on my finger and just press it into the areas where I have my large pores, which is in my T-zone. Now I have very oily skin, so I've actually really been enjoying this primer. I think it fills in the pores really nicely and allows the makeup to kind of just glide on, which is really, really nice. So now that that is on, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Makeup Revolution. This is the Conceal and Define foundation. And I'm just gonna go ahead and dot that on my face. And this is how I do my makeup pretty much every single day. There are days where obviously, I might do a little bit more. I might do a little less. I might have my no makeup days, like today for work. I didn't put any makeup on. And then I'm just going to take my wet Real Technique sponge and go ahead and blend all that in. And I'm obviously not a makeup artist, so I'm not a perfectionist. I just right now kind of just want to get the product spread out around my face. I'm sorry if you hear some noise in the background. My dogs are kind of going crazy. And I'm trying to do this in my phone. I do like this foundation. I think it gives it nice cover, the face nice coverage. I think it conceals quite a bit. Let me see if turning that off helps a little bit. Oh, that helped a little bit. Okay. And just kind of get that all over the skin. Now, what I was saying earlier with the pore and the putty primer that I was putting on from e.l.f., if you can tell, I'll get up and close for you guys, but there's a lot of texture to my skin. I should have done it before, but there's a lot of texture to my skin. But I think the primer really kind of filled in, especially in these areas, and kind of helped that product kind of go into the skin. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and take, this is the Instant Age Rewind. This is from Tati's recommendation. I love this stuff. This stuff is so good. I'm just going to put a little bit on in the problem areas right there in the corner. Now I get some deep blue right in the inner corner. I just unfortunately have that problem. Doesn't matter how much water I drink, doesn't matter what I do lifestyle wise, it just always is blue. So I just go ahead and with the same sponge, just go ahead and put that on. Now I know Tati usually uses the neutralizer one, but every time I've gone to the store to get that one, they've been out of it. So it's what you get for, trying to buy a popular YouTuber's, one of their Holy Grail products. And I just kind of take the extra and put it down my nose and on the center of my forehead. And a little bit on the chin. All right, so next I go in with powder. The powder that I really enjoy is the Ulta Beauty Adjustable Coverage Foundation. This I have in light neutral, and I really like this powder. I think it gives a nice coverage to the skin. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my BH Cosmetics No. 2 powder brush. get some of that and just kind of dab it on. Kind of buff it out. I tend to be heavy-handed with powder, but it's because I'm very oily. So I like to go ahead and powder the whole face, not just the T-zone, not just the under eye area. But I think the powder gives a nice coverage and a nice layer underneath my eyes as well as the rest of my face. Sorry, my dogs are in the background. Beauty. So I have two dogs. I have a Husky Lab mix and I have a Belgian Shepherd mix. Their names are Beauty and the Beast. My husband and I met during a production of Beauty and the Beast in high school. So when he proposed with Beauty. She didn't have a name. I got to pick her name. And that was the name I picked. And she is our little princess. And then we rescued Beast. And they are our babies. So I'm going to go ahead and take the same powder brush. And I'm going to go ahead and dip into my Hoola bronzer. Beauty! That is enough. Dang dogs. And just kind of do the underside of the jaw, a little bit in the top. And I'm not big into the bronzer. I do a little bit, but I don't go crazy with it. And like I said, this is my everyday look. This is the look that when I'm going to work, this is what I'm mostly wearing. I just want to go ahead and even out the skin tone, help brighten the face a little bit, and add a little bit of color. Now, there are days where I won't go in with full glam. I do enjoy my Tati Beauty palette. I love that palette. I think that is a great palette, especially to add to your collection if you're into neutrals and a little bit of glam. But most days I take this NYX Happy Birthday palette. I got this a couple years ago from Ulta for my birthday. It was the free gift that was there. And I'm going to go ahead and go into, now I don't know what the shade names are, but I'm going to go right into, let's see if it'll focus, this top guy right here. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid. I like using my fingers a lot of times for applying eyeshadows. I think they just go on better. And I just always like to do the light colors first. Oh, my dogs are going crazy tonight. Apparently they don't want me to work. Just a little bit more on this side. All right, and then in that same palette, I'm going to go into this little brown guy right down here in the bottom. And I just, in all honesty, use the same finger. I get it on the finger and then I just kind of dab in the outer corner. And see, that makes an easy look. I mean, it's so easy and it's so effortless. And these shadows, especially in the NYX palette, they complement each other so well and allow for the highlight and the depth color. Oop, I was a little messy in that one. That's okay though. That's the joys of makeup. It's messy, but guess what? It can be cleaned up. It can be rubbed off. It can be fixed. Which is why I love playing with makeup, because it is just so fun to play with different looks and to have fun. So then I'm going to go ahead and go into my Lash Paradise mascara. This is my favorite mascara by far. I don't know, this is maybe like my 4th or 5th tube. I think it gives great volume to the lashes. I think it fills them nicely. It makes them nice and dark. I mean, that's after just like one coat, and I mean, I'll be able to put the other coat on, and then I will be ready to walk out the door. See, how many of you can put on mascara without having your mouth open? It's difficult to do. And the trick that I learned from Tati is that if you do mess up and you get a little bit of mascara on your lid, don't worry, don't fret, let it dry, and then you can take like a Q-tip or even your finger, but I usually use a Q-tip, and you can just kind of scratch it off. So it's nice. And then I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the look with an Ulta lip gloss. I'm not a huge lip gloss fan, just because I don't like sticky. And this one is a little sticky, but it gives a nice shine. It's not uncomfortable to wear, but you know, it does, it's a little sticky. All right, and then I'm just gonna take my Ulta Beauty matte setting spray, and I'm gonna set the face. Now this is very aggressive. I probably, in all honesty, won't get this setting spray again just because it's aggressive. Whew. Fan myself dry a little bit. And what I like to do is I like to just take the damp sponge and just kind of press that product in. So it just kind of helps the setting spray soak into the skin a little bit faster. Gets everything to kind of push into the skin. And that's it. That's kind of my easy everyday makeup look. Sometimes I'll throw on a different eye, a different eye color, different lip color. I do like to play with color, but for the most part, this is my everyday makeup look for work, going out with my husband, really just everyday, easy, soft, wearable makeup. And the products that I use, I absolutely love them. So yeah, I look forward to chatting with you guys down in the comments. I do hope you consider subscribing and coming back for more content. I am going to be doing a Babe Box unboxing here probably within the next week. And I will probably be doing another tutorial type video like this, maybe this weekend, with a more glammed up look for your night out, using my Tati palette. And like I said, I look forward to speaking with you guys in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks so much, guys. You guys have a great day. Mwah.